Yo, yo, Asmar Wedge and family, the He brothers, one and only, the youngest superstars, promoted by Asmar Wedge. Defense first, baby. I'm the Newtown promoter. Yo, I wanted to talk about a promoter today, and Bob Arum. Bob Arum. And first of all, really, let me start off with the name Keith Thurman, because Keith Thurman got beef with Bob Arum, and he like cursed him out and stuff on the gram or whatever. But first thing came to my mind is about time somebody jumped on these powerful warlords who've been running, black sports for generations. But then in the back of my mind, my love of boxing made me think and say, hold up, man. Keith, you need to slow your roll. I understand what he's trying to do and what he's trying to say, and it's definitely needed. We need people to stand up for these fighters and the rights and the best fighting the best and all that to get their rights and get their opportunities, rather than seeing what we be seeing for generations, fighting, cherry picking. But yo, in this particular situation, Bob Arum is not the one to jump on. This dude is a legend in himself, even though he may be just as corrupt as Don King. But Don King is also a legend. If you want to jump on some promoters, jump on these constituents, these new promoters, these young promoters who's trying to be like Bob Arum and corrupt instead of doing the good things that Bob Arum did. And so, in other words, Keith Thurman really jumping on the wrong person in an excuse to not get more money to fight Terrence Crawford. I understand Keith, no doubt about it, man. I'm tired of us fighters getting a little bit of money and these promoters robbing us. And they getting what they gonna get. The fans gonna pay. And they get all of the bulk of the money. And the business managers, the lawyers, everybody get paid except the little black boxer. But in this situation, Keith Thurman already got money. He's already rich. And this fight is for his legacy. He's not fighting for a championship anymore. He's fighting for a legacy because he's already reached the highest point that he can get, and it's proven because he got beaten. Skills pay the bills. Pacquiao beat him with skills. Now they're both old heads. They're old heads who have an opportunity now to continue to fight, to build on their legacy, not so much of their worth or their name or their right now. They're not fighting for right now. They're fighting for the future Hall of Fame. Now, Keith need to pick his fights. Picking his fights against Bob, man, Bob go way back. Way back. I mean, does anybody go back any farther? And then you got him and Don King teaming up. With the Sugar Ray Leonard era and Muhammad Ali, all of them, man, Bob was there. So, I'm going to end this video. I just wanted to say, Keith, your argument is a little confusing. You're arguing about not getting a fight on a championship level after you already lost on a championship level to an old head named Pacquiao. Now you're arguing that you didn't get a fight because they outpricing. They're not paying you like they should, and it's not fair, which is not fair. But you're talking about for these young fighters who ain't got nothing. Not for people like you who fighting for legacy, and not for people, are you gonna make a difference? You know what I'm saying? How much of your money you gonna donate to getting some young entrepreneur, young promoter to do the right thing? How can you change? So it's kind of like I don't see the sacrifice in it for you, Keith. Just be talking about Bob Arm like that. It's all good. It's probably true. But focus on the positive. He's dead and gone. Bob Arm is an old man. He's about to be gone, retired, and do his own thing. I mean, his legacy's already set, what he did for boxing. So it's not about what all the times what's bad being done for what happened to boxing bad, but what happened to boxing good. And then let's build on that and make good for the future. If you understand what I'm trying to say, Keith. One time, much love. Allahu Akbar.